President Donald Trump don tok say Israel don agree to the condition for 60 days ceasefire for Gaza and e tok say make Hamas cooperate. Reports still tok say Iran don dey make preparations to close the Strait of Hormuz, where about fifth of the world oil and gas dey pass, and e go fit cause big economic wahala. Dat na small for today tori. Na Pidgin Tori Global be dis, where foreign tori dey drop for your ear with correct Naija pidgin. If e dey happen forward, we go dey run am here the way you sabi am. Oya make we enter the gist proper. US President Donald Trump don tok say Israel don accept the necessary conditions for one 60-day ceasefire for Gaza. For im Truth Social post, Trump tok say US go work with everybody to end the war as Qatar and Egypt go deliver the final proposal. E warn Hamas make dem take the deal now, say e no go better pass this one. But Israel never confirm say dem fully agree and Hamas never talk anything. Trump talk say e go meet Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu next week and e go dey very firm with am. Trump believe say Netanyahu wan end the war, whereas Israel Strategic Affairs Minister Ron Dermer dey Washington to meet US officials like Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Vice President J.D. Vance. Israel ambassador to UN Danny Danon tell reporters say Israel dey absolutely ready for ceasefire, but Hamas dey prove stubborn. He tok say if Hamas no gree, Israel go use more military pressure to bring back the about 50 hostages wey dey Gaza. Negotiations dey tough as Hamas want permanent truce and Israeli withdrawal, while Israel dey insist say the conflict no fit end until Hamas don clear finish. US President Donald Trump don warn say e fit slam Japan with tariff wey go reach 30% or 35% if dem no fit reach trade deal before the deadline next week. Dis one go pass the 24% tariff wey Japan bin get for April 2 during Trump Liberation Day announcement, when im increase import duties for many countries. Later, dem reduce am to 10% for 90 days so dat dem fit negotiate. But the grace period go end on 9 July and Trump tok say e no plan to extend am. For Air Force One on Tuesday, Trump tok say e no sure say deal go happen with Tokyo. E say e doubt am. Japan government no wan talk much about the threat. Deputy Chief Cabinet Secretary Kazuhiko Aiko say dem sabi wetin Trump talk, but dem no go comment on every US statement. Currently, most of Japan exports to US dey face 10% levy, with Japanese cars and parts dey under 25% import tax. Steel and aluminium sef dey get 50% tariff. Japan Chief Cabinet Secretary Yoshihama Hayashi talk say dem no go gree make deal wey go affect their farmers. Trump bin complain say Japan no dey buy US rice even though dem dey face rice shortage. Trump first talk say e go sign 90 trade deals during the tariff pause, but so far na only UK don get deal with US. Israel army don claim say dem catch one terrorist cell wey Iran dey control for southern Syria. Dem tok say the move na to stop any terror group from forming for dat side and protect people wey dey Golan Heights and Israel. Golan Heights na territory wey Israel capture from Syria during the 1967 Six-Day War and dem annex am for 1981. But many countries still see am as Syrian land. Na only President Donald Trump recognize am officially as Israeli land during im first time for office. After Syrian ruler Bashar al-Assad fall for December, Israel entered the UN buffer zone between Golan Heights and southern Syria. Plus, dem begin launch airstrikes to destroy Syrian military power. Israeli government also greenlight more illegal settlements for Golan Heights. Right now, about 31,000 Israeli settlers dey live for dat place. Iran don dey back Assad since the war for Syria start for 2011. Dem send fighters, weapons and military support through IRGC, all to keep am for power. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian don talk say dem go suspend the country relationship with the International Atomic Energy Agency (IAEA). Na wetin report tok. Dem say di president don approve di new law wey go make government stop to dey cooperate wit di IAEA. Last week, Iran parliament don already pass di bill to suspend di cooperation. Di move dey come as ten sion dey rise between Tehran and di UN nuclear agency over monitoring and transparency matter, especially after recent fight wit Israel and US. Reuters don tok say two US officials reveal say after Israel launch attack on June 13, Iranian military load naval mines enter dia ship for Gulf. Dem never drop di mines for water, but di loading show say Iran dey serious to close di Strait of Hormuz, one of the busiest shipping lanes for world oil and gas. About 1/5 of global oil and gas dey pass there, so blockade fit make energy price jump. The officials tok say dem no dey sure if Iran don remove di mines now. US get di info from things like satellite images or human sources. Dem also tok say Iran fit just dey do shakara to make US fear, or dem fit dey prepare in case dia leaders gree make dem block di strait. One journalist don tok say di way Israel and US wan use GHF take over aid distribution from UN for Gaza na plan to push Palestinians comot from dia land. E say Israel no like make UN dey for occupied Palestinian territory because dem believe say UN dey keep di Palestinian matter alive. But e tok say na di occupation wey don dey for decades dey cause wahala, no be UN. E also point to one study for Nature magazine wey tok say around 84,000 people don die for Gaza because of Israel war. E say over 600 people don die for di last 5 weeks since di aid operation start, and e no dey show any sign say e go stop. E tok say Israel don control almost di whole Gaza Strip with soldiers, but Palestinians dey squeezed into only 20 to 21% of di land. E fear say di long-term plan na to make life hard like prison for di ones wey no fit or no wan comot. E say di whole aid operation na part of dis dark mission to make sure say Palestinians no get better future for their land. One Israeli broadcaster Khan don report say Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu dey plan to meet President Donald Trump next week for Washington, and e fit ask for written go-ahead to strike Iran if Israel notice say Iran dey try rebuild nuclear or missile sites. Dis one dey come after di 12-day war wey cause heavy damage to Iran missile factories and nuclear facilities. Iran Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi don confirm last week say di US bunker buster bombs wey hit 3 major sites really wound di nuclear setup well. As Netanyahu dey prepare for di trip, e wan make sure say if Iran try restart di program, Israel go get US backing to strike quick. At least 180 current and former aircrew for UK Armed Forces dey drag Ministry of Defence (MOD) for court say na toxic fumes from helicopter dey give dem cancer. One RAF flight sergeant, Zach Stubbins, wey die for the age of 47 for January, na one of 6 wey don collect out-of-court settlement from MOD, but MOD never admit say na dem cause di sickness. Veteran group don beg MOD make dem protect serving personnel and let old soldiers know about di risk. MOD tok say dem believe say di engine smoke no dey harmful, but dem dey monitor am. Since February, MOD don dey try count how many aircrew get cancer, and dem dey test di exhaust of dia rotary wing aircraft. Law firm Hall James tok say e don receive about 180 enquiries. Dem dey chase claims for 4 helicopters: Sea King, Westland Wessex, Puma, and CH-47 Chinook. Sea King served between 1969 and 2018. Even King Charles and Prince of Wales don fly am. Wessex retired for 2003, but Puma and Chinook still dey active. Some crew wey fly di helicopters don get lung cancer, throat cancer, testicular cancer, and rare blood cancers. Zach Stubbins bin dey 33 wey dem diagnose am with multiple myeloma wey dey rare for men for im age. E begin suspect di cause say na helicopter fumes. Hall James lawyer Louisa Donoghue don submit 50 claims and say more dey come. She say di pipo no do anything wrong, but dem breathe toxic fumes for years because MOD no give dem enough protection like face mask. Two law firms, Global Legal Action Network (GLAN) and Al-Haq don vex say London court rule against their case wey dey challenge how UK dey export F-35 fighter jet parts go Israel. Dem tok say di ruling dey disappointing and dem dey think whether to appeal. Di court bin tok say na parliament work, no be court, to check if UK government decision to dey arm Israel with F-35 parts follow international law. Glan and Al-Haq say even with di court decision, UK still get responsibility under international law to stop genocide and serious crimes. Dem don call on UK parliament make dem act sharply to stop all di exports. And the last one for today, Qantas don dey reach out to customers after dem notice cyber attack wey hit one third-party platform wey dem dey use for customer service. On 30th June, the Australian airline see unusual activity for the platform wey dey store info of about 6 million people like name, email, phone number, birth date and frequent flyer number. Dem say as dem dey see the wahala, dem sharply lock the system down, but dem still dey investigate how e bad reach and dem expect say the amount of data wey hackers collect fit plenty. Qantas assure say passport details, credit card info and personal money details no dey inside the affected system. Dem also tok say no frequent flyer accounts, password or PIN don leak. The airline don inform Australian Federal Police, the Australian Cyber Security Centre and the Office of the Australian Information Commissioner about the breach. Qantas Group CEO Vanessa Hudson beg customers for the stress, say make anybody wey dey worried call their special support line. She tok say the attack no go affect flight operations or safety at all. Na the tori be that for today, and na Rebecca Guffey dey report for Pidgin Tori Global. Una do well.